It's beer time with Beer Man.
Oops, I forgot to change the images again. Again. All right.
Images for the porter.
No, I got. Oh, no. I got a delay or something in my internet. What's going on? Weird. How's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight? Wherever you're from in this beautiful world. All right, welcome to I Like Your Style. This is the second month in, and we are on the porter all month. We've got 2 more to go after this, and then it'll be a new style. So, like to welcome Bumpy Road Brewery here. Thank you very much, man. Cheers. And yeah, anyone in the chat? We got Jammer Fan in there, and we got Metal Guy. What's up, Metal Guy, dude? Cheers, dude. All right. So we're just gonna talk about this like we normally do. Let's bring up Bumpy.
Right. So the porter that I'm bringing tonight comes from Liar's Bench Beer Company. They are out of Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and this one is called Colombian Thunder Pony. It is an imperial smoked porter, and once again, it's so noisy here. An imperial smoked porter with coffee. Comes in at 9% ABV. So
Nice.
that's the label art there.
It's cool.
All right, so I'll give this a pour. Getting baby talk in the background. All right. So this one pours with a bit of a darker head, kind of a tannish head, very tight, compact bubbles, frothy like, and it's got some like kind of caramel, light brown hues in the reservoir of this very dark brown porter. Cheers.
Nice. It's good. Cheers.
Definitely has coffee. Definitely coffee.
Oh man, if you, I will stretch it out. We'll show and do it. Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Thanks, Buffy. You're right. That looks good. It's got a nice looking head and stuff. Nice looking beard. I'm delaying like crazy here right now. It's weird. I don't know if it's StreamYard or what's going on, but so hopefully you can catch up with me. I'm seeing like my major latency. All right, so this is a maple barrel aged smoked porter from Freem. I'm not sure if I did this already or not. I might have, but I don't remember it. Barrel aged for 7 months. It was put together this year. Enjoy it 45-50 degrees. It was bottled 9/9/15, so fairly fresh. I could probably hang on to this for a little while. He has some few more though. 9.1%. Very simple artwork. They just have their own. Everything's always the same. These are like their special ones they have. They're like $10. I think like $8 to $10 or something for each one. Usually it's a can, but all right. Gloop.
Yeah, I think you got your green screen setting on still because your bottle was kind of funny looking.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Let's get that off of there. Oh, shit. Come back up. Okay, there we go. So we're probably all right now, right? Does it look better?
You're frozen on my end.
Oh, jeez.
I can hear you talking, but
See, now I'm fine. It was the green screen thing. All right, cool. Well, if I see myself better, so hopefully we're all right. But yeah, nice creamy frothy head. Good khaki color, a little bit of rocky top on there. Good lacing, little leggage, dark chocolate beer, a little lighter on the bottom, almost a little olive kind of green on the bottom as well. Tint to it. Opaque, can't see through it. Good carbonation. Let's get into these beers, man. Right on.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right, can you move for me, beer man?
Yeah.
Are you moving?
Yeah, I'm moving. Crazy.
All right. Well, you're frozen on my end. Hopefully, the viewers are seeing you move around.
I hope so.
All right. So the aromas in this one. It's got a coffee note to it. It's got a bit of a fruitiness, maybe like fruits you might get out of some coffee beans. A little bit on the raisin side, raisin to plum, plum to raisin. Get a little bit of a roasted malt note in there, and I'm not picking up on any smokiness at all. So not in the aromas, anyways. You're moving now, beer man. All right.
Cool, good. All right. Thanks, Brett. I had to get out of here and get back in.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Say a light side, medium body. This one, medium carbonation. It is drying to the palate. There's the roasted malt flavor in there. Pick up on the fruit notes, mostly like that kind of coffee bean. That's like maybe a darker coffee bean, a higher kilned bean that's just bringing out some of those kind of raisin-esque to plum-like flavors. A slight hint of a smokiness on the palate. Very, very light smoke. Definitely not a Rausch beer type of a smokiness. It's really, really subtle. Slight bitterness on the tail end of this one. It seems to be coming more like from maybe the darker malts or possibly the coffee versus being a big hop bitterness. Trying to look to see if they had the IBUs listed. They don't. 9% ABV. I'm going to say the alcohol is not detectable. There's no warming in the throat. There's no flavor of alcohol. The coffee's not a horrible coffee note either. I'm not really a big coffee fan. If it's a straight up like coffee flavored beer of sorts, when they add coffee to it. I drink coffee, like I'll have a coffee a day, but I'm putting that sugar and that cream in there, making it more like a caramel or something, or a toffee coffee type thing. So a little bit more on the sweeter side. I like the coffee than the extreme bitterness. This one kind of has that lean towards that bittering coffee type note. Like I said, it seems like it's more coming from the malt in the coffee itself for the bitter instead of any real hop type bitterness, because I'm not really getting any significant flavors besides what I'm getting out of the profile of the beer with the malts and coffee. So I will continue to drink on this one and think up a score, but I'll say this: I'm at least pleased with it, because I wanted this one because it was a smoked porter. The coffee thing had me going, maybe not, but yeah, not disappointed. So that's a good sign with a coffee porter.
It's got a good balance, it seems. It's not too
Yeah.
smoky, and or not too crazy with flavors. Just kind of balanced.
I would definitely like more smoke out of it. I mean, if you're gonna call it a smoked porter, yeah.
True.
I mean, like I said, it's not even really detectable in the nose, and just very subtle on the palate. There's no canned on date either, so I don't know how old this is. If it would have been like if this is older, I'm not sure if it would be smokier if it was fresh, but if this is fresh, then yeah, not a whole lot of smoke. It needs more smokiness.
Yeah. Well, then not so balanced, but
well, I mean the beer itself is balanced. I mean,
yeah,
are balanced, but the smokiness is very, very low for what I would have been hoping for.
Right on. Cool, man.
Cheers.
Thanks, Bumpy. Cheers, man. All right. Cool. So getting on the nose on this. So the maple, let's see what they say real quick. So Freem is that. I didn't even say who it was. This is from Freem Brewery. They're out of Hood River. I get caught up in my thoughts and I forget what I'm saying here. It's a maple barrel aged though, smoked porter as well, which is fucking crazy. We both all right. Anyway, rich delight for the senses. Okay, good. I'm looking for some pecan pie in this. Rich toffee, chocolate. Darn delight. Yeah, let's get into this, man. So smelling it, rum barrels, rum barrels. I get more of like a rummy. It's not really whiskey. It's definitely rum, and the maple comes through with the chocolate. There is a nuttiness. It's got a nice chocolate. I don't really get a whole lot of smoke in this, but it's kind of like an undertone of it. It's not really hardcore or crazy either. Well, in the nose anyway. It kind of fits in with the barrel aging, the barrel-esque kind of feel. It kind of mixes in there with it. I don't know, like a woody, slight smoky or something. All right. So we looked at it. Let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Also a 9%. Yeah, they're smoking this. Oh yeah, you'd like this one. You wanted more smoke. This definitely but it's balanced. It's very. It actually, that smoke really works well with that barrel feel. The wood, the rum, the maple syrup isn't too cloying at all. It's very dry. It does have kind of a sweet and low sugar kind of feel in the back of the finish, like chemical sugar. But it's like at least that's what I think of sweet and low. It's kind of like if you have too much sweet and low in your drink or coffee, it's just so chemical. But I never use that shit, by the way. But anyway, not bad. A very good drinker. The body is a nice full body. Almost feels like a full medium, kind of pushing that lighter end. And it's dry. Like I said, a drying finish. It's the mouthfeel is pretty mellow and relaxed. It's not too lifty. I'd say about a medium carbonation, medium low. But I do like the drying effect of this. It's easier to drink. The maple's a little weird with the smoke. It kind of has there is some fruit. You got some dark fruits. There's a little figgy thing coming out of this, I think. I think it's more of a fig. But other than that, pretty good. I mean, for 9%, yesterday's was 14.2, and that was super close. Or what? Not yes. Did I do that yesterday or on yours on Monday? I think it was Monday. But the other one I did, 14.21 the other day, man, was just whoa. Too much alcohol, too much. But yeah, no, this is good.
Yeah, that was Monday.
Monday was, yeah.
I remember you talking about like how hot it was and stuff.
Yeah, hot and alcoholic, yeah, very much so. All right, man. Let's bring Bumpy back up here.
All right. It's kind of a, let's see, scoring this beer. It just goes back to kind of what I was talking about. It's a coffee porter. I think that they did the coffee right in this one. It's not overboard for me, which I like. I like that I was picking up some of those kind of raisin-esque plum type notes. Um, this one was pretty cold. I'd just taken it out of the fridge probably about 10 minutes or so um, before I had opened it up. So it's starting to warm a little bit. What I'm starting to pick up on is a little bit of a caramel note in there too. So uh,
Nice.
that's nice. Uh, Disappointed that it doesn't have that real smokiness to it. So that's kind of a downfall. Um, Fairly well balanced though, as far as it's not super sweet. I mean, you get a little bit of that kind of caramel note in there. That's like a very slight touch of sweetness. Uh, I'd say the fruits. I mean, any fruit type flavor is going to be a sweetness because fruits are a fructose thing. So I think it's kind of the flavors of those are contributed through with the sugary type deal. But it's not like this big old cloying sweet thing like you guzzling honey or something. So slight sweetness, but also just that kind of slight bitterness for the finish as well. So it's well balanced. ABV is well hidden. It's like there's so much good, and then there's that bad thing. It's like more smoke. That's what's it's keeping me down in the at least the low 90 range. I think I'm just gonna give it a 90 out of 100. More smoke is a must.
90.
Everything else is kind of working well for it. So
Cool. Good. 90's good. 90
Yeah.
works. So, right on, dude. Well, I'm glad that worked. Seriously, I mean, the coffee, it's like you said, it's not your thing. So sometimes these beers just work. It's how they make them, I guess. Like this one. I mean, this is how they made it. It just was good. I don't normally like maple. I'm not a big maple syrup kind of guy. I like maple syrup actually, like in my mustard. I like to mix that in if I don't have honey to make like a honey mustard. It's not bad.
okay.
Or brown sugar is good in mustard and mayonnaise mixed. But I'm weird. But maple's good. It's not too sweet, not too cloying. It's got that dry finish. It's got a nice, good balance to this beer. The chocolates, the roasted malts come out. A little bit of slight coffee, fruits kind of comes out a bit with the fig, maybe a little raisin or something in there. Just an all around kind of an imperial porter. A decent porter at that. A little adjuncty with the maple syrup and all that stuff, I guess. I don't know if they put any like chocolate or anything or hell pecans. I have no idea if they. A little nuttiness too. There was some nuttiness in there from the pecan. I didn't really get pecan though. Pecan. How do you say that? So I'll give this beer. It was a little had like a watery kind of ring going through it, like and then it dried off. So it was a little looser. It wasn't so thick, but I have been used to these bigger beers. Lately, I've been trying a lot more bigger beers, so my palate's I have to just readjust. 9% still pretty big and beefy. I mean, come on. So, but a little watery, but I'm not going to knock the score on that. I'll give this a 93 out of 100. I think it's a decent beer. I think it's something people should try if they see it. Like I said, about $10 for the bottle. And I think it's worth it. I really do. And it comes in a fancy bottle. It's nice. It's cool. Yeah. So in 93 it is. Let's get us up here.
Yeah, they're talking about the Alaskan smoked porter. That's one that's one of those on my bucket list type beers I'd like to get.
I don't. Oh, it's been a while. I've had that before.
Yeah.
And I do remember it being pretty smoky.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I saw the because when I was building the smoked porter that I make, I was looking for helpful hints of how much smoked malt to use. So there was a write up. I'm not sure if it was from the brewery, from Alaskan Brewing Company, but it talked about, like, I think they're making a homebrew batch of that beer, and it was something like 3 pounds of smoked malt that they would put in the recipe for like a 5-gallon batch, or 5.25-gallon batch, anyways, which is quite a bit of smoked
lot.
malt. Yeah.
That's
So I kind of took some ideas from that, and I went a little bit less than that when I made mine, but mine had a decent amount of smoke to it. The ghost smoked telly porter that I have, where I had ghost peppers to it as well, so you get that smoky, and then you also get the heat.
I like that. See the peppers in the freak. This actually tasted like it had peppers in it, which I know it didn't, but it just, I don't know. It's weird. I love peppers, dude. I love the chipotle in a porter, like some kind of like, mix that chipotle pepper with the smoked porter. Yum, dude. That sounds good. It really does. Well, shoot, we're on 21 minutes.
Now that the show's almost over, it's quieted down in here.
Welcome in, Drunk Boy. Yeah, right. Oh shit. Well, we could push it to at least 30 minutes here.
It never fails, though. Never fails. So
that's all good.
About to go live. Okay, everybody, get as noisy as possible. Let's go have a conversation in the kitchen.
Report to the principal office, please. Oh shit! You don't need a
Josh. Where's your porter? Don't you have porters? Do you not believe in porters? I know you've been home. You've been leaving Marco Polos all day.
You gotta have a porter in your cellar somewhere, man. Somewhere. Come on, dude. Ron, get up here with a porter. Crying out loud. What's up, Ron?
No. Just don't forget your hat.
Yeah. Grace drink porters.
A barrel-aged porter? Yeah.
Yep.
Beer Man's barrel-aged. I've got one for next week.
Nice. Yes. Well, fuck. Let's shout it out, and let's do that. Let's get some shouts.
All right.
Let everyone know what it's all about this week coming up.
Well, we didn't start the fire.
That sounds like a song.
It's been burning since the world's been turning. All right. Shout outs. We got my 50-point inspections I put out. Those are my videos of me drinking beer and then talking about how they smell and taste, much like what we're doing here. And then I score it based off of a little 50-point breakdown between each category of how it looks, the aromas, the flavors, how it feels in the mouth, the body of the beer, to the how it kind of overall how I feel about it. Sometimes I feel better about the beer than what the score reflects, but so that overall is kind of a good key thing to look for in those 50-point inspections. Other than that, I got Monday night. It's at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My channel, I have New Brew, which is a live show. Panel members, if they want to be there, if they show up, just bring a beer that you've never had before is all I'm asking. And then, we just do the show, and it's a free-for-all for the most part of it. I will ask some questions of the panel. Just random questions. Like this past Monday, I had everybody draw a picture. So it's just random stuff basically, and just trying to keep it kind of fun and not dull and boring. for anybody. So more geared towards I think people watching versus totally being geared towards just the panel members enjoying themselves. But I think hopefully everybody enjoys themselves.
Yeah, I know I do.
So I mean, you're getting to drink a beer. You may not be able to talk exactly about this great beer that you're drinking or really crappy beer that you might be drinking, because it is kind of a bit wild with everybody kind of talking stuff. But yeah, I think hopefully you can get your point out anyways if you're on panel about how that beer is. And other than that, I mean, I'll shout out a few things. We got I'll shout out if you want to shout out Terrio, or do you want me to shout out Terrio?
If you want to do that, I
right.
haven't. Yeah,
I'll shout out Ron Terrio's channel. If you want to shout out Eric's channel,
yeah, I'll do that. I can do that.
So, because since they're both coming right up, we got Ron Terrio, Louisiana Beer Reviews. He is doing like holiday or seasonal type beers on his show. It starts around 7:20 to 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. So with like that kind of holiday theme thing going, so you're looking at like the between Thanksgiving, Christmas, and maybe New Year's type beers to bring. Then we got, after both shows, when Beerman talks about that other one, John and Nelly and Michael Kormoroff are going to be doing a show with the Bourbon County. So if you have a Bourbon County to drink, you're welcome to come on panel with that as well. So bring any variant, any year, I believe, and you can do that. It should start anywhere between 8:30 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on John and Nelly's channel.
Cool.
Food Friday with Alex.
Tomorrow, right? You just said tomorrow they're doing that?
No, it's Friday.
Oh.
Yeah, the one that he's doing on Thursday is the one because Friday is going to be Christmas Eve.
Oh, okay.
So he's going to do it on Thursday. So if anybody's like out traveling to family members' houses or whatever for Christmas Eve, that maybe people will still join. But for tomorrow, damn it! Now you got me doing on Friday on Alex the Beer Master's channel for his Food Friday. That's also at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's fruitcake. So bring a fruitcake and a beer.
I was trying to remember what it was. I'm glad you said that. That's why we have these shout outs, man.
Almost a pound.
Dang, I like fruitcake. I said that yesterday.
That's
not bad.
Right.
Well, shit, for old beer man here.
Miscellaneous too.
Yeah, I'll get so we got fuck man. Miscellaneous, I'm sorry, I don't know the name of your show.
Beer Session Thursday.
Beer Session Thursday. There you go. And it's at 8 o'clock, I want to say.
7:30, I think usually.
God dang it.
It might be 8 o'clock.
I take 4 days off, and I try to follow everyone when I'm off on my off days. But so 7:30, let's say, I hope. Miscellaneous Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. We'll be doing his four beers that he reviews and things that he's never had before. For the most part, I think. Yeah. So, and I like watching that actually. I tune into that as much as possible. So, yeah, I've got that. And then Tuesday will be so next week. Next Tuesday is going to be a beer now. So we've designated a beer, which will be I forgot now.
American Imperial Stout.
Oh, the American Imperial Stout. And I was actually going to say we could probably do a Russian and American Imperial Stout if that's the case. If you were to bring both, like one or the other, just to kind of, you know what I mean? Like, because they're so close in relation, even though one is more English than the other. Where the Russian one's more of a sweet English. I was doing a lot of research because I hate it when I stump on things. I gotta figure it out, you know. So
I found one.
Cool. Yeah, bring a Russian Imperial Stout or an Imperial Russian Stout or an American Imperial Stout. And let's do that with any cheese of choice at 8 o'clock Eastern. And Wednesday of next week will be our third of 4 porters. So bring a porter of choice. I name a style for the month, and then you can pick whatever you want in that week to come up with, and that's at 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. And just I've been talking about the brewery too much, and I'm just gonna stop. But it is almost done. We're getting there. Look out for crazy, zany, crappy things that I put out for the rest of the week. Sometimes little shorts, sometimes a full review, sometimes me peeling off labels off my can to see what's under it.
I watched that today. I don't think I didn't comment, but I did watch it.
Oh shit! All right. Yeah. So so good stuff. Good stuff from both of us. Subscribe to us. Hit that like. And do your comments. Do your thing. Support your community as you guys do. We got a great chat here tonight, and we thank you very much for being there and for your support. And thank you, Bumpy Road Brewery, for being here on my panel again, man. It's always a pleasure having you here. So maybe we'll get miscellaneous up here next week. I hope too, or even a bigger panel. Let's get some people here. I know it's early. It's the start of the day. At least for me, it is. 3 o'clock's early to start anything here. But okay. So we're out, man. Jason, what's up? Jason Cleveland. Cheers to you. Cheers. And second place. All right. So we're gonna end this, guys. Thank you so much again. And I'm trying to find the freaking outro.